Sorry about that. The audio was bugged. I had to fix it there for a second. So welcome back to another episode of the best worst show on the internet, otherwise known as Griftcast IRL. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing pretty well today. I'm doing pretty well today. It's just another fantastic day, I guess. Whatever be happening. I don't know. You know, the day is long, and there's some weird shit happening in the world today, my friends. We got like explosions and secret tunnels and more Epstein docs and Jeremy Renner's hoe-ass mommy. And I mean, I think the SEC got hacked, or Twitter got hacked, or something happened. I don't really even know, man. It seems like a crazy situation that I don't even know how that even started. I mean, it's crazy. Hacked. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff to talk about today, you guys. I mean, I have loads. Oh, Ecuador. Apparently, there's some shit going on in Ecuador that's not good. Yeah, like, there's just a lot of stuff happening today. So hopefully you're ready for an action-packed, fun-filled adventure in the news today. Either way, welcome to Sewer Guy Rob. How's it going, CV? Nice to see you, GG me. What's up? Have to kill me first? Hello there, no one here yet. How's it going, Michael E? And what's up to Christina out there? Hopefully you're doing very well today. So I guess we should just get into it, because that's all we have to do today. And I mean, what are we even going to get into? I mean, holy shit. I think it was just a couple of days ago, on the very first day of the new year, there was lots and lots of earthquakes that were going down all over the place. And as it seems, the earthquakes hath returned. And now we're starting to see more earthquakes rocking Japan, which I don't know if there's any kind of connection, but a 6.0 earthquake is kind of a big earthquake, and they're looking at it as being, I don't know, a tremor? Yeah, a tremor. That's just a tremor, a 6.0 tremor. That seems pretty awful. That doesn't seem nice, but I guess it's just kind of par for the course, because they didn't actually issue any tsunami warnings, but we've supposedly been getting assaulted by the sun in various different ways. And I mean, I guess we're all still here. The internet's kind of fucking up here and there, whatever. But I mean, overall, I feel like everything is just fine in that particular situation. Nothing too crazy there, you know. We got to keep watch on what be going on. But I mean, what is going on probably isn't as crazy as what the hell was happening in Ecuador, because apparently there is some sort of crisis going down in Ecuador. As far as I can tell, people are getting taken hostage. People are getting arrested. There's cartel people shooting people in the street. It's like basically anarchy and chaos. It's like what people thought was going to happen in the United States, but then again, it's happening in there. And as you can see here, here's some footage from, I guess, a bunch of armed gunmen. 13 of them rushed a news station in Ecuador and took a bunch of hostages. And apparently they were taking hostages from other locations and places, but you can see that it's definitely, I don't know, a real situation. That looks like a real ass shotgun. It looks like these guys got some real ass revolvers. The whole situation doesn't seem like a real good situation. Doesn't seem like a good sitch. I mean, look at this. They got this guy fucking holding up shotguns and shit. All kinds of fools on phones and stuff. Texting each other and shit. The whole situation seems kind of jacked up. Pointing guns at people. Is that a bomb? Yeah, those are bombs and stuff. Anyways, so yeah, hostages, gunmen, doesn't seem to be too bad, right? Like, doesn't seem like it's a normal thing, but yeah, chaos and panics as gunmen try to enter and kidnap people from the University of Guayaquil in Ecuador, which is insane. Gunmen were trying to kidnap people at universities. They were taking hostages at news stations and stuff. It seems like, I don't know, there's probably some sort of coup or something happening in Ecuador. It ain't good for, I mean, it's not good for us, but like, holy shit, dude. Like, gunman releases footage of hostage inside an Ecuadorian television studio. Okay. Apparently the police arrested all of the people that were going in and terrorizing the studio, but this is all happening at the same time when, you know, there's attacking multiple different locations and multiple different fronts. So there really hasn't been a lot of information as to what the fuck has been going on. But as far as we know, from the Ecuadorian government, they're saying that they have a state of internal armed conflict. Why can't they just say that they're having a coup? Or, you know, there's an insurrection. Everybody was throwing around the insurrection word a couple years ago. Why can't we use the insurrection word anymore? I feel like this is fitting. Whatever. But yes, they said the country has, well, a bunch of armed gangs that are taking up arms against the state, and the army has been called and put in place in front of the presidential palace because shit be fucked up. There's some video of that. Yes, Lunchy? Get up here. Get up here! What up? You want to talk about Ecuador? So, do we know what's happening in Ecuador? Absolutely not. There really hasn't been a lot of information on what's going down. We just know that there's a bunch of armed gangs that are trying to attack a bunch of different places and take over the country. Tight, you know, like that doesn't seem normal as well. But yeah, no, it doesn't seem normal at all. Doesn't seem normal at all. Mwah! I love you, Lorchie. Yes, baby. What? You want more steak? I don't got any more steak. That one. But Daddy, I want more steak. Ground beef. Can I get ground beef? Grass fed. Grass fed ground beef. That'll do you. Chicken. Gotta wait till after the show. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. As far as I can tell, that shit's kind of foobar. I mean, I don't know how that happened. I don't know what the hell is going on over there, but damn, son, like, just like the videos, man, are just kind of crazy. You got armed gunmen shooting at people in the streets and shit. You got all kinds of motherfuckers running all over the place. I mean, that's pretty crazy shit. Oh, Gigi Mama says hi, Lunchy. So does Shay Ree and a couple other folks. Ah, it's a Lunchy. Telling you, bro, this is some crazy shit. I don't know. I feel like we should have some information. We should definitely be talking a lot more about it. But, you know, people want to talk about what the real big thing is. And, you know, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the Jews, my friends. But, you know, I'd like to preface this is that I'm not an anti-Semitic individual. I do think that Palestine should have the ability to exist along Israel. And if that makes me a terrorist or whatever, so be it. I don't believe in genocide of anyone, including Jewish people and or Palestinian people or people that are Arabic and non-Jewish living in what is Israeli-controlled land. But yes, it has been a big situation. People have been talking about it for the last couple of days. And I mean, I don't really know. There has been a very, very prominent Jewish Chabad in New York City, a synagogue. In fact, one of the biggest ones in New York City that they had discovered secret underground tunnels under. That's right. I don't know what's going on with the Jewish people and why they decided to build a yet more secret underground tunnels, but maybe they're trying to escape Hamas. Maybe they're trying to escape, you know, violent ultra MAGA thugs. Maybe they're, you know, criminals on the lam from the law. I just don't know. Maybe it's some kind of defense mechanism ingrained into the people because of what happened during World War II. I don't know. What I do know is that it happened, and it's a hard topic to talk about because people are going to be saying all kinds of conspiracy theories about it, satanic worship and shit, if you know what I'm saying. And I don't want to be that guy that's getting into that bullshit. That ain't who I am. But, I saw the mattresses, okay? I seen the mattress. I saw the mattresses and shit. I seen the fucking shit that was going on. I don't know. You can see that I did live tweet about it myself. And I mean, it's just kind of like, I don't really know, dude. It was January 8th last night. I wanted to talk about it last night, but we got a strike from YouTube. YouTube reversed the strike, though, so we got to come back. And how's it going there, Scrims? Nice to see you. Anyways, right here, just in chaos breaks out in a New York City after underground tunnels were discovered in the Chabad Lubavitch in the headquarters in Brooklyn. And this is the scene. Right here. Got Jewish guys crawling out of secret tunnels everywhere, dude. They're just fucking going all over the place like... Now, never mind. I don't want to make that joke. I was going to say that, seeing that guy come out of that grate was like seeing a New York City rat coming out of a grate because they're both wearing black. But that's not a good joke. That's an off-color joke. Yeah. Just seems weird, there's all kinds of Jewish dudes back there, and they're like trying to stop them from filling it in. These Jewish guys be getting hyphy. But let's be real. There's only 2 or 3 cops there, and there's a whole gang of those, Jewish people there or whatever. And I mean, they really think that we're going to be able to take on the cops? Nah, bro. Bro, y'all can't even cut your hair right. What the fuck are you going to do? What the fuck you think you're doing taking on cops? Motherfucker. Somebody does make an interesting point in the chat from Rumble. Where are all the women? Apparently, there's 2 political factions disagreeing at the place. Oh, well, that makes sense. But yes, there are no women. Apparently, there was a tunnel being dug into the women's center. We did not see any actual women.
Not gonna help.
And they obviously arrested people. Obviously, they arrested folks. We must connect the residents. Yeah. I don't know. Off color. Maybe the lizard people hide in there? Yeah, maybe the lizard people were hiding in there. I don't know. What's up, the Joker? Nice to have you with us, my friend. Yeah. I mean, to be perfectly honest, there's nothing really that sinister about that video, to be perfectly honest. Not really anything that sinister, but people were talking about soiled mattresses, and you'll notice that a lot of the posts that were talking about that little mattress right there seem to have disappeared. Yeah, they seem to have disappeared, but here's one video of it that's still up. They were pulling a lot of stuff out of there. They got mattresses and shit in there. Like, people are living in there. Yeah, Michael E., maybe they can't afford rent and they're sleeping there. That's what I think it is. Obviously. They're obviously trying to do something. It's expensive to live there. But I feel like it's more of a criminal thing as well, is that, you know, if you're not in the city legally, or if you're overstaying your visa or some shit like that, clearly you would need a place to stay because you couldn't work and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's probably what they had going on here, you know. And maybe they didn't clean up very well. I don't know. Damn, dude, we just got ourselves the first super chat of the night from the Joker. $2 from the Joker says, well, Papo, Happy New Year to you and yours. Which is, it says, Happy New Year, Cardinal. Wait, what the fuck? Either way, appreciate that shit. Thank you very much for that generous super chat and monetizing the stream of the Joker, the Griftcast. Appreciates you. Appreciates you. Why build a tunnel? Why have a tunnel? What about property rights and shit like that in New York City? What about making sure that the building is still structurally sound? Yeah, it seems like they don't really give two shits about that. Yeah, maybe they're hiding the second coming. I don't know. Now they're filling it in.
Someone losing his mind over there. No one losing their mind. For the frame of the... What was that play? That was there. That would be also this. So, during the week, they cleaned the police and the three are just on top of it.
You know, what is this, dude? Like, this is some crazy shit. It's crazy shit for sure, but like, is it sinister? I don't think it's sinister, to be perfectly frank. I mean, I would like to think that it was sinister, but...
It is obvious, my friends. It is the Jews. Covetous Jews who have taken all our money and hoarded it for themselves. Hidden all the cash in some secret Jew cave that they built, probably back in the early 60s. The answer...
You know, maybe it was just their secret cave where they hide all of the riches that they took from everybody. I don't know. It didn't seem like they didn't have any riches up in that cave, though. I mean, it kind of looked like a little bit of a hovel. Maybe the times are rough. Maybe they're not getting as much money as they used to. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they already moved the money. Maybe they already moved the money. I don't know. But maybe, you know, it is fucked. It is bad when Cartman is the guy that's right. And, you know, even more so, why does the Chabad have a secret unpermitted tunnel system under this place in NYC? And they're saying that this is actually video of the tunnel right here, or of the tunnel system. And I mean, it just doesn't seem very safe or sanitary. But then again, I've never been to Israel, so I don't know how they live out there. I mean, from the videos that I've looked at, though, shit be looking kind of dirty, though. You know, people be living kind of scummy. You know, I think I live in filth, but, you know, my shit would be like, damn, dog, your house is clean as fuck compared to whatever they got going on over there. That's at least what I've seen. But then again, I could be wrong. I'm just saying, I'm going off of all the videos that I've seen. And I mean, obviously, the Palestinian people ain't got shit. Their shit's always get bombed, so their shit's always looking fucked up. But a lot of that Israeli shit I be seeing be looking pretty fucked up. You know? Like, they could clean it up a little bit. You know, a little pizzazz or something. But yeah, like, look at this, dude. Like, what is this? Like, what is it? It's just super weird, dude. The whole thing is super weird. In the recent days, the most talked about event in the Yanash is the tunnel discovered under 7/7 with the backdrop of the current war. The rumors of the tunnel under Best Chirut went viral. So what actually happened? Yeah, what actually happened? Let's figure out what happened according to Chabad info. Several weeks ago, the Gabim of Beis Chinyu learned about excavations under a nearby building, which is adjacent to the large Zal of 770. The Kobel and Mikvah building on the corner of Union Street, which is owned by the Garari family. To clarify, the building is not owned by 770 and is not managed by the Gababium. After the excavation came to light, the Gababium responsibly carried out a series of actions. First, they called a structural engineer to check whether there was any damage to the building of 770. At the same time, they informed the property owners about this. Second, as a precaution, Kingston Avenue Rosh Hashanah is also closed as the excavation is below this area. Despite this, excavations at the site continued, and when there was no choice left, security guards were brought in to put an end to it. Despite the rumor mill, this is not an excavation from the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, but rather more recent. These are several irresponsible individuals who, on their own, decided, without consulting or getting permission from anyone, that they are expanding 770 by entering from the old Union Street mikvah and breaking a wall that separates it from the area below to Kingston Avenue. Rosh Hashanah, unfortunately, the promiscuous expansion work was meanwhile caused by the best tenure to be smaller with the Kingston Avenue. Rosh Hashanah was closed, and in addition, the new extension that serves the terminum during this week is closed. It has been confirmed that Shabbat Ifko that the excavation does not pose a danger to the building of 770, the offices of 788, the large hall, and other parts of the building. The Gababium are awaiting the results of the engineer test to reopen the Rosh Hashanah on Kingston Avenue. In the days of the security of Yidden is in danger, and the need of some Aramas Yisrael is greater unity. It is a shame that some spread Laresha and Hara and slander and take advantage of this to settle in opinions and create malokes. TLDR, the tunnels are not from the COVID-19 era pandemic, but more recently, and there's no immediate danger to any of the buildings in the area, and the Gababium are waiting for results to reopen the Kingston Avenue Rosh Hashanah. See, guys, everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine, apparently. Yeah. Well, that's at least according to them. I don't know what Gababium is. I've never heard that fucking word before. Like, Gabalum? Pot the bat? What? No. Yeah, what does that mean? Collector, Hebrew, treasurer, honorary official of the Jewish Orthodox congregation, often placed in charge of funds issues to raise for charity. Gabbai. Oh, cool. I was like kind of wondering what that was all about, actually. I didn't see if there was actually any connection to it or not, but now I'm starting to see that there's actually a little bit of a connection there to it. So, what do we have? Well, we got two different sides of the information coin here. In some respects, there's people that think that this entire thing is going to be there forever. See, delete message. Cool. Anyways, I did actually see something from about some guy talking about the Jabad, or at least posting it. Let's see. NYC tunnel heard digging. There's a guy that like said he heard digging. Nope. Maybe we could find it. I was trying to find it earlier. Breaking authorities are trying to seal up the Jewish tunnels in AOC so quickly without a proper investigation. We want answers. Yeah, dude, we want answers, bro. We want to know about the stained mattresses and the tunnels. We want to know about all of it.
Any population, and under very, very specific.
What's this?
There is such a concept in Jewish laws as any population, and under very, very specific circumstances, according to various rabbinic opinions, it would be seemingly permissible to kill children.
Damn. Anyways, what is this? NYC people getting arrested. Come on, I know that there was like a post about some guy actually saying that he heard digging coming out of this thing. I saw it. Wait, did I save it on my phone? Let me see if I saved it on my phone real quick. Nope, I didn't save it. Fuck, I should have saved it. Maybe I tweeted it. I don't think I tweeted it. But yeah, that was probably the weirdest thing that I heard about this entire thing, was that there wasn't actually a guy that had heard somebody digging. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I don't see anybody posting anything like that. But I did see that had happened earlier today. But yeah, you can't post links in the chat. That's for sure. Yeah, finding money in the tunnel might have been a better alternative. God, what was that guy's name? That's the question I gotta ask myself. Is that guy heard digging in NYC? Oh, was it Dom Luker that had posted it? Well, I mean, he probably stole it from somebody else because that's how he works. But I hate going to Dom Luker's page because that guy steals fucking everything. What's this? Shane Rich got banned permanently from YouTube for interviewing Vivek Ramaswamy. Yeah, you guys like Dom Luker? Damn. Did you guys know that this guy's a credit scamming piece of shit? That's fucked up. Rolling Stone called me anti-Semitic for claiming that the tunnels of the synagogue are connected to a synagogue are Jewish. Moving forward, I will start calling them Nigerian tunnels. Yeah, that's probably a good reasoning to put it out on there. Right? Let's see. I still haven't seen it. Nope, still haven't seen it. Nope, seems more like this. Where's the guy digging? Look what you're making me do. Scroll this motherfucking guy's garbage already over here. What's this? Yes. Bring you this. Oh, yeah. Richard Strockner. I think that's right, actually. Yeah, this guy right here. It was this guy right here. I remember his weird ass fucking face. It was this dude. Right here. Here it is. Some of you owe me an apology. I swear I keep hearing Giddage under my floor of my NYC apartment. I live at ground level and we have no basement. I am not crazy. Oh my god. Oh shit, bro. This is real. It's real. He said that shit going all the way back to November 7th. Bro, there are Jews living under my apartment. I can hear them. They're like they're digging for something. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on. Okay. Well, so what do we know about the Jewish Shabbat totals? Well, apparently some guy named Richard Strockner was the first dude that had heard about it because he literally heard it under his feet. And he was like, bro, I'm hearing people speak Yiddish. I'm hearing Yiddish, bro. I'm hearing Yiddish everywhere. It's coming from the floor. And then he finally finds out that, yeah, they probably heard that, bitch, because there's motherfucking Jewish people living under this fucking thing. Dude, I mean, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. You know, that kind of reminds me of this. The Jewish... yes. Have you guys ever heard of this? You know, maybe it has something to do with this. This is something that I'm new to. But there's something called the Eruv, which is a border made out of string or wires stretched on top of phones or telephone poles or light poles, which symbolically encloses a neighborhood or city and allows Jews to accomplish one of the most basic activities on the Shabbat, which Jewish law otherwise prohibits on the day of rest. Yeah, that's right. Did you know that was a thing? Yes, in New York, the Eruv rope sits beside Lincoln Square Synagogue in Manhattan from the private collection. There's a little thing that runs all the way across all over the place. It's a really fucking real thing. Yeah, it's a real thing. Real thing. Just play this.
Hanging over your head that's easy to miss. So, what's the point of this fishing line? Circling Manhattan from 1st to 126th Street, there's an 18-mile fishing line that's tied to utility poles. It's part of an eruv, a Jewish symbolic fence. According to one of the laws of the Sabbath, if you're an observant Jew, you can't carry things from your private residence into the public domain on Saturday. No keys, no wallet, no MetroCard, nothing. If you have kids, you can't push them in a stroller. Essentially, you're stuck at home. So, the eruv symbolically extends your private residence into the public domain so you can perform ordinary activities within this symbolic fence. This way, you have the freedom to carry around things without breaking the laws of the Sabbath. It's routinely checked every Thursday before dawn by a rabbi to make sure that it's intact. The concept of the eruv was established 2,000 years ago to allow Jews to realistically follow the laws of the Sabbath. And there are over 200 cities around the world with similar eruvs. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, you didn't know. Maybe it has something to do with the eruv, because certain people don't believe that you shouldn't be carrying things on the day of the Sabbath, and if they're creating a tunnel network that goes in between mosques and stuff, that would actually ritualistically and symbolically fit within their traditional Jewish doctrine, because technically if they were to connect residences and mosques in between each other with tunnels, that would technically make that all of their private residence in their mind, because that's the way that they work. They just have to be able to occupy a space for a little bit, put up some wires and shit, and then it becomes there, which is one of the reasons I believe that the Jewish settlers that are currently evicting the people that were Palestinians off of their land and stuff, they utilize the same kind of tactics to basically, claim things. So if you didn't know, there's a lot of cities all over the United States of America that have this exact same thing incorporated into it. So it's kind of like the more you know, right? The more you know. Yeah. Their logical explanation for it is that it fits within the Jewish Talmudic law. So somebody that is a practicing Jew, or, like one of those super, what do they call them? I don't remember. Was it the ones that, always be wearing the little weird hats and the black with those thingies, know what they call them? There's probably a word for it. Those guys are the ones that really practice it most. So if we go back to the videos that we were watching about what was going on there, we're not dealing with like everyday Jews. It seems like we're dealing with a specific sect, like the more, the more orthodox ones, the ones that are way more about it. Because if you go back to what we were seeing in these videos here, what are they all wearing? It's like everybody's in the traditional garb, everybody's in this. So technically, I believe that this is more of like a belief type situation where it's kind of like on multiple levels. Okay, if I were to have to, put it out there, Matt Allred says right there, 770 is the headquarters of the Hasidic Jew movement. That's what it is, the Hasidic Jews. So if you look in there, all of these guys are Hasidic Jews, and they're connecting all of these properties and stuff. And by way of the Talmudic law, their minds would tell them that they need to connect all of these buildings, which goes back to Israel back in the 1960s when all of these Hamas tunnels were being built. They're not actually Hamas tunnels. They're Jewish tunnels, because the Jewish people are the ones that built them. And why did they build them? It's because they wanted to connect all the residences. So that's what I would have to think is actually happening in this particular situation. And that's why you see only a certain type of individual here, or it's only a certain type of individual here that you're going to see that's actually, I guess, practicing this shit, going into this situation or whatever. But I mean, I believe it leaves some funny anecdotal evidence of some kind that's going to be associated with it because, like, why are they building tunnels? And I mean, I'm a reductionist in these things, so I'm not going to go to the crazy conspiracy theory mindset on this thing. What some of you motherfuckers are going to talk about Tamalic law and sacrifice of people and all that other shit. Now, I think we could go there, but I'm not going there. If you wanted somebody to go there, just ain't the place is going to go there. I feel like there's a much more reasonable explanation for it, and I just gave it to you. And if you don't agree, fuck. Don't give a shit. It's whatever. It's me versus you. So I think that overall, we should probably be expecting to see maybe some more of these secret Jewish tunnels coming out somewhere. And I see you in the chat over there, Daddy. Well, I did see you in the chat. Well, I see how it is. Yeah, you do see how it is. I'm over here fucking making my $2, motherfucker. Anyways, so what do we have to say about the Jewish underground secret tunnels other than I think maybe people are making too much of a big deal out of it, but you know what? Fuck me, right? You know, what do I know? What do I know? I only know the things that I can read on the internet, and as far as I can tell, the real true hero of this entire situation is my man, Richard Strockner, because like he literally called it all the way back in November 7th, and everybody told him he was crazy and schizophrenic and anti-Semitic because he said he was hearing Yiddish, and turns out he was right. He was right. Yeah, that's right. That's what he was right. It's Me Too tunnel. What the fuck is a Me Too tunnel? Is that Roy's guide? Roy. Hey, dude, we got a famous individual up in this here. Although I don't think either of them are as funny as Richard Strockner. I mean, that's just a funny situation, bro. Like, come on. So, like, where do we go from this? I mean, I guess I could just move on to the next piece of news that I wanted to talk about. Possibly important. Maybe the vampires are running out of blood. I don't know. Maybe the lizard people need a fix. I don't know. But the Red Cross has declared it an emergency blood shortage as the number of donors for blood hits a 20-year low. I don't know why there's a blood donor shortage. I mean, I figured we got through the COVID-19 pandemic. Everybody got vaccinated and stuff, so everybody should be donating blood and shit, but apparently people are not donating blood. It's affecting healthcare in a bunch of different ways. But yes, blood donations are at a 20-year low, so at least possibly consider giving some of your bloods so that a vampire/lizard person can survive for at least a little bit longer. Come on, guys. They've already been here for thousands of years. They're trying to get to 2,000 years, and they need your blood. Help them now. Please help. But seriously, though, emergency blood shortages are not good. They said the number of people of donating blood has dropped over 40% over the last 2 decades. And what they're saying is that seasonal respiratory illnesses, flus, and stuff like COVID-19 are causing people to cancel their donation appointments. And it's causing a severe blood shortage. And they need it. They need type blood. They need type O blood. They need your bloods. Give them your bloods. That's it. I figured. It's right. I like to keep my blood where it's supposed to be, on the mattress. What the fuck? That llama? What the fuck, llama? What the fuck, llama? Okay, now for a little bit more lighthearted news. Lighthearted news. So yeah, we're done talking about Jewish Chabad secret tunnels. We're done talking about Ecuador having a gang problem and people taking people hostages and murdering people in the street. So now let's talk about Jeremy Renner. I know you guys are like, what? This is a funny story, bro. So I've been watching this one slowly unfold over the last couple of days, And I'm just kind of flabbergasted because, like, I did not expect for this to actually be happening. But yes, Jeremy Renner is accused of insulting a family in Reno after dating their ex-con daughter, sending her dick pics and calling her mom and aunt fucking idiots when he invited them to his Lake Tahoe mansion. Yep, that's right. Jeremy Renner, if you guys don't know who Jeremy Renner is, he's the guy that played Hawkeye in the MCU, been in a bunch of movies or whatever. He lives in Reno, by the way. The last time you heard him in the news is him getting run over by his snow machine and getting all fucked up. But apparently during all of that time that, you know, the snow machine thing went down, he was actually dating a Renner hairdresser named Amber Monson, who is age 34. And it was a purely sexual encounter of nature. Here's her Instagram or whatever. But, I mean, it just kind of seems like there is some crazy shit going on in the world today. Like, I can't make this shit up. But, like, you know, maybe the Reno County Sheriff's Department needs to get up on this one or something of that nature. But this shit was, like, crazy as fuck, bro. Because this guy is getting lit up on Twitter. We found the Twitter account associated with this, but there's a guy apparently named Desert J who has changed his profile picture to be the snow machine that Jeremy Renner, well, a type of snow machine that Jeremy Renner owns and he got run over by. But like, he was like super pissed, bro. Yeah, he's like yelling at Jeremy Renner to apologize. You're all messed up, treated my family like shit. My mom called you out on it in your own home, and that's because how we do. They decided to leave your brother or whoever says will go away if my mom apologized for saying he messed up. You were one of my favorite actors, favorite Avengers, heartbroken. You were hurt, and we were happy you recovered. I even tried getting massages to you 3 months ago to keep you clear of my sister. Not his protective brother. Screw her. I was trying to look out for you. But now you're being wrecked from drinking. You treated my mom and aunt how you did. And now you want them to apologize? Obviously, the older brother don't know about this. And there's a reason mom didn't want to tell us. Especially me. Damn. Like, what the fuck is happening? But we still need to discuss how you treated my women of my family. You don't talk to women of my family like that, Jeremy. I asked you to come help, and you called them effing idiots, and they were messing up your calm or whatever hippie BS that you were in your socks. Really? Now, I know that you've chatted with my little brother on FaceTime. I know he's an asshole. I'm Big Brother, and I'm a bigger asshole. I'm hoping you'll man up and do what's right and apologize. Try to get messages through to you to warn you about my sister. So if she ruined your life, well, I tried. Otherwise, I don't give a shit other than being sad to see you go down like that. But you crossed the line on how you treated my mom and my aunts. You crossing the line, boy. Wow. I mean, this is crazy, actually. This is crazy shit. This is real life, actually. This is real life. This is happening on Twitter. Fucking movie star actor hooking up with a, you know, single mom or some shit like that. He's a single dad. It's just him and his daughter that live up there. But I mean, it's just kind of crazy. It says Jeremy Renner began a romantic relationship with a Reno hairdresser, Amber Monson, age 34, after meeting her at a local club in August. Momsen is a colorful figure who's had several run-ins with the law, including stealing a government car and taking it on a high-speed chase near schools in 2021, according to local news reports. What? Deputies stop reckless driver in Carson City. Hey, wait a minute. I fucking remember this. Holy shit. Jerry, you remember this shit? Jerry, do you remember this shit? Carson City Sheriff released details on a police chase that happened Friday afternoon. Officials said a state-owned car was reportedly stolen from the Reno area on April 9th. Agencies throughout the region were alerted to watch out for it. Around 3 p.m., Carson City deputy on routine patrol saw the car passing through downtown corridor around 70 miles per hour. When the deputy turned his car to stop the driver, she attempted to skate by speeding into a congested neighborhood with several schools letting out at the time. Deputies were almost able to stop the subject at the extreme west side of Carson, but the suspect ran the stolen car into the deputy's car and another parked car to escape from the area. She fled directly into a school zone with parents and children getting out of school. Although a school lockdown and stripe strips were put out, the suspect ran the stolen car head-on into another sheriff's vehicle at the 700 block of West 5th Street, and she rammed the stolen car into the deputy's SUV on the opposite side of the roadway after that. A total of 8 cars, including the stolen car, which was a government car, by the way, were damaged by the suspect. One car hit a school zone, was loading children into the car. Age 31-year-old Amber Boseman was taken into custody after substantial resistance, and she was taken to Carson Tahoe Hospital to be examined before being booked into jail. One deputy reported minor injuries from shattered glass. No hospitalizations were necessary. Momsen was charged with 5 counts of battery with a deadly weapon and eluding police officers with death or bodily harm, possession of a stolen vehicle, child endangerment, 3 counts of duty to stop at an accident, and reckless driving, with a fantastic bail set at $30,000. Holy shit. Sounded like the dude that was writing those tweets was Katie Powers. Yeah, dude. This is the chick. I'm not even lying. This is the chick. I mean, does she fit the definition of a baddie? That would this be considered? Is this a baddie? You know, is this a baddie? I don't know. I mean, Jeremy Renner, he likes them all tatted up and fucking criminals. Yeah, that is a bargain bail for that. I mean, holy shit, bro. I mean, could it get any worse for Jeremy Renner? Like, do you think his shit's over? Is he not going to be allowed to be Hawkeye anymore? Because, like, seriously, bro, you could have gotten fucking, like, Scarlett Johansson or some shit. You went after this bitch? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Her brother, Jason Delp, says Renner met Momsen at a Reno club in August where the two became daddy. He said Renner even sent Momsen dick pics, which she then showed to her mom and aunt. God damn. Dude, if you haven't noticed, it's a little bit fucking country out here in northern Nevada, homies. That's why I like it. So here's what she looks like when she's all done up. Here's what she looks like when she's in prison. I mean, dude, that foundation shit does wonders and shit. I don't even know what to say at this particular junction. This is just like, like, what the fuck, bro? Hello, Barry Watson. Oh my God. If she wasn't a cute white girl, they wouldn't be calling her a color of figure. Is that a glow up right there? Like, what the fuck, bro? It doesn't even look like the same fucking person. It doesn't fucking look like the same person. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro. Damn. She got a fucking movie star. And she's fucking... Her brother, Jason Ebbs, told the Daily Mail that the relationship went from purely sexual to more romantic after the Hurt Locker actor started video chatting with Monson and her family in recent months. However, things soured at a gathering to celebrate his new Christmas album in November. They were invited to Renner's $2.6 million Lake Tahoe mansion, but when they struggled to find the entrance hidden on Mount Rose Road, on a back road. They called fucking idiots on the phone for not being able to fight him and refused to come out with them. And that, my friends, was just too much for their family to handle. So they went to the Daily Mail. They fucking went on Twitter. They put all this shit out. And I'm just like, how is this fucking real life, bro? Like, they got fucking text messages with this dude. Crystal Methody. Exactly. She looks like Crystal Methody. Like, I guess because he's drunk, he was just like, yeah, you're fucking hot. Let's go fuck. What's this, Jeremy Renner? No wonder I'm bored. Open. I'll come get you, lover. I'm not letting you pick me up from my house. It's way too humble for you to see. I gave your mother's address. I promise she'll stay inside and I'll meet you out the front. She won't BBQ for you for supporting Hillary Sheave. I used to own my own estate with 40 acres and a fishing stream and ponds, but I sold it. I'm waiting to buy a place in Chattanooga when I'm ready, so I'm living below my means, so I hope it's okay you meet me there. I'm told that they're not allowed to meet you, especially for the fact that you're a Republican, and calling you Ant-Man, it'll just be me. Oh, dude, you're dating Ant-Man? Dude, what the fuck, bro? Dude, don't fucking sully Paul Rudd like that, dude. Paul Rudd's a fucking gangster. Paul Rudd doesn't get caught up sticking his dick in Crystal Methody. Okay? Renner said Nelm sent his nephew outside and the family finally found the house. My family's standing back. He's really coming off as a dick. He was real cold to them, like, bow down. The whole thing was uncomfortable. My mom's friend said she would try to shake his hand and he looked at her like, who the fuck are you? My mom told him he was wasted and being an asshole. They decided to leave and they were outside getting ready to go when Renner's nephew comes out and says, hey, all this will go away if you just apologize. And my mom was like, apologize? You want us to apologize? Yeah, dude, what the fuck? He treated me like shit, called them fucking idiots, and then expects them to apologize like they're the ones that are the wrong because he's King Renner and you're supposed to bow down to him. Holy shit. And then they even had the pictures of it. Oh my fucking god. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but like, how does this even happen? Like, the chick just got out of jail, bro. She just got out of jail. And she's already in the bar picking up movie stars. Like, how lucky do you have to be? Like, Mumsy described herself as a professional hair makeup artist in Reno, Nevada, a proud mother of an amazing son. She shares her son with an estranged husband who has custody of the boy, according to her family. She got a comment when contacted by Daily Mail. Dylan said his half-sister had a rough childhood. Her father died, and she struggled with addiction. No way. I couldn't tell. With that neck tat, I couldn't tell. She was dealt a bad-handed life. She's definitely had some bad times with drugs and stuff like that. Yeah, you think, dude? Like, what the fuck, bro? She was literally sentenced between 24 and 60 months in prison for her assault and felonies that she did in 2021, which she is currently on probation for. But it seems that just prior to this whole situation blowing up on December 13th, she was arrested for violating her probation. And maybe that has something to do with the reason that all these articles and shit are coming out, but I don't know. Just like this is some fucked up shit, bro. Like, talk about sticking your dick in crazy. Jeremy Renner. You're not supposed to stick your dick in crazy, bro. You stuck it all up in there. Stuck it all up in there. Oh, yeah, you're hot. I'm drunk. Let's party. So that concludes the Jeremy Renner segment of the podcast. Obviously, it's probably going to be a continuing saga. I don't know how that girl got out of prison so fast or didn't even go to prison. None of that seems to make any goddamn sense to me, but like, like, how does this even happen, dude? How does that kind of shit happen, bro? I don't know, man. But dude, I'm telling you, Jeremy Renner be out there because he be out there. Got all kinds of shit happening. All kinds of shit happening. Whatever. So, I mean, I couldn't possibly have any more news, but guess what, guys? We have more news. This one, I don't even really know what to say. The world's not fair. That's what I should say. Ray Epps, mastermind of January 6th. No, that's not true. That's Ray Epps, guy that was at January 6th and accused of being the mastermind of it, has gotten a year of probation for his role at the Capitol riot. Congratulations, guys. I know you guys are wondering when he was going to get fucking punished, and right there, he's getting punished right now. Ray Epps is finally going down. He got a year of probation. Some people would call that a slap on the wrist. Other people would call that a very, very, very hard fucking thing. But this is the guy that was cameraed telling people that they needed to riot and stuff, and he only ended up with a fucking probation, bro. 6 months of probation, that's it, bro. Or a year of probation. He ain't even got to spend it, dog. But yes, they say that he was targeted by a right-wing conspiracy theory during January 6th, even though he was videotaping, telling people to go, do stuff. But now he's basically only got a misdemeanor charge. He's not going to be serving any jail time. He's got no restrictions placed on him. He can totally travel, but he is going to have to serve at least 100 hours of community service. I know, gonna be super difficult, but the saga's finally over, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we fucking got him. We got him! We got him! Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him! Well, I don't know if we really got him, but you know what? He has been punished, so all you bitches out there that be crying about all that stuff, you can stop talking about it. He's been tried. He's been found guilty. He's got probation. It's over. It's all he's ever going to get. Stop crying about it. Whatever. In other more interesting news, Defense Secretary Austin kept his prostate cancer surgery complications a secret from everyone. Yes, he's having prostate cancer. That's what's
Austin
happening.
Was admitted to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center with complications from the December 22nd procedure, including nausea with severe abdominal, hip, and leg pain. Initial evaluation revealed.
What, you don't like Cher, Barry Watson? I still like Cher. I don't give a shit if she's 387. She's still fine as fuck.
Infection.
See what Cher looks like nowadays. Do you believe in love after love? Wait. Do I have to fucking put singer in there? I can feel something inside me say. Wait, did I spell it wrong or some shit like that? I think I spelled it wrong. Is it with the E? Cher? What the fuck? She not like findable anymore? Oh, it's no E. It's just Cher. Yeah, she's still fun. Do you believe in life after love? Something, something, something say. I mean, she still kind of looks exactly like she used to, right? Like, what's up? This is her in high school in the 1960s. Living soul, quick in spirit. I seen a report Austin got killed in Ukraine.
On January 2, the decision
that's
was
wrong.
made to transfer him to the ICU
wrong.
for close
And you're
monitoring.
dumb for thinking that it
He's
was
progressed
right.
steadily throughout his stay.
That's
His
what I say,
infection is
bitch.
cleared. He continues to make progress, and we anticipate a full recovery, although this can be a slow process. The department recognizes the understandable concerns expressed
Sorry, I'm gonna go scam on shit.
Live just moments ago, the former
by
President
the public,
Donald Trump
Congress,
speaking after a pivotal hearing.
Shut the fuck up.
and the news media in terms of notification timelines and DoD transparency. Yesterday, the Secretary's Chief of Staff directed the DoD's Director of Administration and Management to conduct a 30-day review of the department's notification process for assumption of
This is like check share out real quick. Damn! I don't know what she's bathing in, the blood of the innocents or whatever, but I gotta get me some of that. Look, he looks old as fuck. She still looks the same. I think that there might be something going on there, you guys. I think there's something going on here. Like, how does she look younger than Jimmy Kimmel?
Cher, what are you still doing here?
Hey, babe. I'm just about to head out.
Thanks so much for doing the show. It's an honor. I'll see you soon.
Happy holidays, Jimmy.
Happy holidays, Cher.
Is that a share on the shelf? Yeah, it seems like a lot of shares on the shelf. Anyways, doesn't matter.
functions and duties of the Secretary of
Oh, we got somebody in the chat talking shit over on Rumble. I see a lot of fake reports. Aw, do ya? Aw, that's cute. Well, see you later forever, you stupid piece of shit. Anyways, like, how could you even believe something like that when the secretary isn't even going to go, or the defense secretary isn't even going to go to Afghanistan or fucking Israel or wherever the fuck? Like,
While the review is underway and
Are you
effective
fucking-
immediately, the Chief of
are you
Staff
fucking
also
dumb?
directed several actions
oh yeah, he is dumb. I forgot. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe Cher absorbed Sonny. She took all of his life essence and now she gets to live a doubly long life. So she was born in 1960. She's 64 years old. Young as fuck. Yeah. So whatever. I had some funny shit about Lloyd Austin. Oh yeah, here it was.
Quoting the story. In retrospect, lighting the match was my big mistake, but I was only trying to retrieve the gerbil. He and his homosexual partner, Andrew Kinky Farnham, had been admitted for emergency treatment after a felching session had gone seriously wrong. I pushed a cardboard tube up his rectum and slipped Raggett, our gerbil, in, he explained. As usual, he shouted out, "Armageddon!" My cue that he'd had enough. I tried to retrieve Raggett, but he wouldn't come out again, so I peered into the tube and struck a match, thinking the light might attract him.
Wait a minute. That's not real. Cardboard tube gerbil match. Not real. It's not real. It's fake. If you thought it was real, fake. Sorry, they got a long intro in this fucking video.
Here's a fax from Cooter in Orlando, who sends me a copy of a story that appeared in the Los Angeles Times. He says, a prestigious newspaper, not the oft-maligned Weekly World News.
The same voice, just later on in the video. So poor guy. He might die. He might not die. I don't know. According to Elon Musk, they're running out of hotel rooms and kicking kids out of school for illegal housing, and now they want your homes too. That's right. Governor Healy is now asking residents to house migrant families amid the housing crisis in New York City. And honestly, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, why? Like, why don't they just, like, do what the Jewish people were doing and just start digging tunnels and shit? I mean, there's got to be tons of room under there, right? Like, they got all those subway tunnels that nobody's living in anymore that are shut down. Why don't they just use that shit? You know what I'm saying? Probably because it's not safe. It's not safe. Not safe. It ain't safe. And then we're winding down. Did you guys hear that Twitter got hacked today? That's what they were saying, or at least that's what CNBC was saying today.
Okay, and so I'm just going to reiterate it one more time. It would appear that X has been hacked, that the U.S. government, the SEC, has not been hacked, which in of itself would have been quite interesting, since the SEC is also regulating all of these cybersecurity issues and hacks for public or private sector as well right now. But bottom line, this is not true.
Don't lie to me and act like you wouldn't bang share. Shut up.
We don't have this. Focus on the SEC website, perhaps, rather than some of the social media platforms.
Exactly. Decision yet. Okay.
Yeah, share's way older than 64. I know that. So, yeah, the SEC apparently got hacked today. But, yes, what does it say? X Safety. We can confirm that the account at SEC.gov was compromised, and we have completed a preliminary investigation. Based on our investigation, the compromise was not due to any breach of X systems, but rather due to an unidentified individual obtaining control over a phone number associated with the SEC.gov account through a third party. We can confirm that the account did not have two-factor enabled authentication enabled at this time, and the account was compromised. We encourage all users to enable this extra layer of security. For more tips on how to keep your account secure, it can be found in our help center. So wait, which was it? What did X get hacked, or did like Twitter? Did the SEC get hacked? Because according to Twitter, it sounds like the SEC got hacked through a SIM jack. That's what it sounds like to me. But you know, who do we believe? Do we believe these bitches?
Okay, and so I'm just going to reiterate it one more time. It would appear that X has been hacked, that the U.S. government, the SEC, has not been hacked.
I don't know who I believe. I mean, I would be inclined to believe Twitter, but they banned me multiple times, so fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them! And getting into our last little note, since I don't like talking about Trump, but this is Trump adjacent. You guys remember Fannie Willis, the chick that's like, you know, just A-training Trump right now in Georgia? Well, apparently that prosecutor had a romantic partner that met with the Biden White House twice before charging President Donald Trump. Yep, that's right. That really happened. It's a real thing. It's a real thing that really happened. It's not even letting me read the article anymore.
Just moments ago, the former president.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that, but it seems like there's a lot of collusion and shit going on. But that's not even the big news on Trump today. It was this little piece. Journalists caught hot miking about Trump's assassination outside of a Washington federal courthouse.
You know, the worst part is, even if he has his and he's hanging out of it, he'll be on the other side of the
I mean, if he's driving, we've got a good shot.
Yeah, if he's driving with the front window open.
Yeah, or if it's a convertible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. Like if he just pulls up like...
We need to enhance the sound. Enhance. Enhance.
You know, the worst part is, even if he has his and he's hanging out of it, he'll be on the other side of the
I mean, if he's driving, we've got a good shot.
Yeah, if he's driving with the front window open.
Yeah. Or if it's a convertible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah. Like if he just pulls up
like JFK. It was like a JFK, a Lincoln.
No, a president. Oh.
Maybe someone just like they told JFK, you know what you should do? You should take a convertible. It's so nice out. You know the worst part is?
Talking Points believes enough is enough with the anti-Trump movement. Man won the election, give him a chance.
And now you're going to run for president. Don't you think that's a really cool idea, you guys? You'll keep them honest. You'll keep them honest, Donald. Personally, I hope you win, because I can't wait for the the inauguration.
This will be the year the American people say enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
This will finally be the year the American people say enough is enough. Enough is enough.
It was the American people saying enough is enough. They're fed up.
And say enough is enough.
Say enough is enough. Enough is enough. And we do not tolerate this kind of behavior in this country.
Enough is enough.
Me, the guy who hosted The Apprentice and sold steaks. But enough is enough. It has to be stopped. It has to be stopped now. Enough
is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
New World Order.
New World Order. President Trump's foreign policy mean a new world order. Joining us now
New
to discuss
World Order. New.
Skinny dip at Camp David? Sure. They couldn't keep pants on Kissinger.
They couldn't keep pants on Kissinger.
There's a need for a new world order. A new world order can be created without my...
Very strange.
Got a name?
Trump.
I bet it fits. Your name is Trump? How long are you gonna let this con man walk around town? Be careful, son. I can sue you.
I don't intend to sit here and be insulted, Sheriff. If your people don't want my help, I can go elsewhere.
Wait a minute, Mr. Trump. You don't talk for the rest of us.
Since the sheriff wouldn't stop Trump, Hobie had to find somebody who would.
You hear about Trump?
Yes, sir. What are you gonna do about him?
What do you want me to do?
Stop him.
Now, there's nothing in the world could change their minds. And anybody who tries to could end up getting hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. What is that called? Predictive programming or something like that? I don't know. But what I do know is that the show is over now, so you guys don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. I'd like to say thank you to each and every single one of you for joining us here today on the Griftcast IRL, and for that guy sending me $2 named the Joker. Appreciate that cashola, my dude. But either way, that's pretty much it for the day. I figured we'd talk about some secret underground tunnels, some explosions, some Ecuadorian embassy bullshit, all that other crap that we talked about that I can't even remember it because just too funny. I mean, obviously, the Jeremy Renner shit is the funniest stuff that came out of all of this, but at least we know some more things or whatever. Outside of that, I'm done. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day. Adios. Bye-bye now. I go do other things now. I go do things. I go be men.
They're not going to listen. Well, there's got to be some way to stop him.
Well, if there is, I don't know it. It's funny how a big lie can make us all kids again.
Hobie had checked the town. The people were ready to believe. Like sheep, they ran toward the slaughterhouse. And waiting for them was the high priest of fraud.
I am the only one. Just me. I can build a wall around your homes that nothing will penetrate.
What do we do? How do we save ourselves?
You ask, how do you build that wall? You ask, and I'm here to tell you.